Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? I hope you guys are well. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different, which, you know what, frankly, I haven't done something like this in quite some time. We are going to go out and get ourselves a brand new pet. Now, you might be asking, well, A2, you've actually done this before many of times. Why are you doing this today? Well, the difference is that I've actually cleared out all of my pets that you can see here, except for Rumble, because I quite like Rumble, so he's going to stick around for a little bit longer. But more importantly, I want to just grab some meat and just pop that in there for the moment. And yeah, the reason why that I've cleared out all of my pets is because I've actually gotten myself to the next tier. That's right, so we are going to go out and actually get ourselves our first tier 4. Now, tier 4, we can lure lynxes up to level 75, so I definitely want to head out down to the southern regions and actually find out what this is all about and what we can actually get our hands on today. So we're going to grab one of those, I'm going to grab one of those, and I need to grab some liquid hydration, which, you know what, gonna grab one of those because I feel like I'm gonna need it, and I'd rather use it once and not double dip. So let's go ahead and head ourselves out over this way. So yeah, you know what, I haven't actually been to the south for a little while, so it's been a minute, to be fair with you guys. So alright, now lynxes, I believe they're going to be in the shallow lake, so I don't think I'm going to need to worry myself over in flooded and ash grove respectively. So let's head over to the old shallow lake. Actually, before we do, I think I might actually need to get some of my sugar coats treat for my horsey, because he is actually a little bit out of nourishment. So let's go ahead and see if we've got any in here. There we go. Grab that, and I don't think I have any more in here, do I? Oh, I do. I've got a few. Actually, I think this should be enough anyway for horsey, so let's just go ahead and pop all that on, and let's get ourselves started this time for real before I hit the trigger there. There we go. So only 50 of my horse energy compared to like 68, I think it was, with my natural energy. So there you go. So the other things that I'm actually doing as well is I'm actually also trying, and I'm trying my best, to be honest with you, trying to get my stable upgraded to the next tier. So that's obviously going to allow me to encompass more horses, and I've actually got a bottleneck at the moment. So the bottleneck for me is I've been breeding too many more horses actually, and some of those have come in the way of battle passes. So I've had those, and unfortunately haven't been able to actually grab the foe and have that grow up and things like that. So yeah, as soon as I upgrade, I'm going to have to release a couple of those and trade them into Arabella, get some points, things like that, so we can, you know, get a little bit more of breathability, flexibility. So we've got wolves over here, and we're not going to worry about the wolves today. We need to find some, well, we've got some shooters, so I'm going to have to deal with these fellas here. So let's just go ahead and get rid of these guys. There we go. Thank you very much. Did you drop anything interesting? I don't think you did. No, I don't think you did there. So no lynxes over here. Black wolves are plenty. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, hello. Come here, Jaguar. Deal with you, of course. And you know what? I'll definitely grab your hide there. Yeah, there's actually a lot of black wolves here. Actually, why did I thought that we had lynxes down this way. So where are they? Where are you guys? Well, there is all these maturies over here. Yeah, so I think I could be in the wrong section. I think I might need to go to Ashgrove. Well, there you go. There you guys go. It looks like it. But I'm just going to do a quick little squizzle around just before we give up on this area, because who knows? You don't know until you know, right? So I'm going to go over this way, and I don't think... Can we go over this way? Or is that it? It's actually a very narrow... Yeah, it is. Oh. Alright. Well, we're heading out. It's a very narrow area. So, you know what? Let's just burn up a little bit of energy anyway, because I want to sort of hang on to that, because we're going to do something else today as well. So let's just try and find ourselves a lynx. So I think, well, it should be in the ash grove. I don't know why I thought differently. I always thought that they were in the shallow lake. There you go. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. So, okay, so the lynxes can be tamed here, so we can organize that, so that shouldn't be an issue. There's another lynx over here. I don't know if there's any theory behind this as well, whether you go into, the deeper that you go into an area or a proximity or anything like that, you know, will you get better versions, or, you know, have a chance to get better lynxes, or, you know, better, you know, tamed pets for yourselves, whatever that might be, you know. So I don't know if that's a thing, or if that's a theory or not, or anything like that. Drop them in the comments, because I will be interested to hear that, and see how that sort of you know, portrays that. If not, well, if it's just a, you know, a standard thing, then we don't really need to worry about that. So you know what, I think this is all good and any. So let's just go ahead and lure this little animal. So we're gonna have to head out this way, and I'm gonna find myself out. Very good. And on my luck, I probably would have gotten myself, you know, a subpar one. Who knows? We'll find out, I guess, in a second when we head back to the ranch here. Actually, if you ever wanted to know, and I'm not going to show you guys on camp, but you can actually select the naturalist camp, and you can actually find out ahead of time what type of animal that you've got, fertility, and all that sort of stuff as well. So there is that. So we've got ourselves a female. Perfect. So Daisy has come along with us, and funny enough, you haven't actually got any fertility, which is actually quite poor. So I'm really disappointed in that, actually. So what we could do as a result of that is we could head out and head over to the naturalist camp anyway, and actually submit that to the old man here, and yeah, and you know, basically, you know, cut our losses, because you could also put in some of the pet elixirs to give yourself a fertility, but honestly, for a common, I wouldn't actually do that. You're just wasting your time, so you may as well just drop it off to Vernum, and away you go. And this is actually a massive increase as well compared to the to tier 3 bait, because you only got anywhere between 100 to 150 points. Now with the tier 4, you actually get 250 for a common. So an uncommon or uncommon, I would probably say anywhere between 350 to 400 maybe. I wouldn't say it's doubled. That'd be too easy, I guess. But I wouldn't be surprised. It would be interesting to know that. So, yep, we're going to go ahead and give the animal, and we'll get ourselves 250 points there. So, there, look, it is a bit of a fail. What can you do? But yeah, look, honestly, I've actually been seeing a lot of these pets with poorer fertility, and you know, to the point where you just have to you know, give them up, and only for the sake of getting those points, which I guess in a way it's actually good. But the only concern that I have with that there, let me just go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff as well, is the fact that you have to wait for the pet bait to finish crafting. So that's the only issue, and I'll go ahead and just give you guys a bit of an idea as well. So that's 2 days and 2 hours. It's actually close to 5 days in order for you to actually craft up the bait as well. So I've got 2 more on the go at the moment. So it is a bit of a bummer when you think about it, because you are actually going to wait quite a significant amount of time. Now with the tier 3, I think it was done in 2 days if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not too sure, but we're gonna go ahead and do a bit of a revenge as well, and we can get ourselves, you know, a little bit of loot as well at the same token. I wasn't going to leave you guys high and dry, of course, so I may as well head out and, you know, grab a few bits and pieces along the way, and at least, you know, make our world, make our troubles worth our while. So let's go ahead and head over to the Bayou now, and we'll go ahead and finish off this. And you know what, to be perfectly honest, this won't take us too long anyway, but yeah, look, I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I mean, I would have thought that I would have had something with a fertility, and and something that we could have actually harnessed on that. So yeah, look, now it's just the waiting game. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer. I'm gonna have to try and find a female and a male, and that's the other thing as well. Even with tier 3, I got so many uncommon females, and I never got any uncommon males, and there was just a very, very imbalance. I know it's a lot of RNG and what have you, but you know, it wasn't a the experience isn't the best, and I don't know whether or not if this is going to change in future as well. If there's going to be any sort of, you know, recourse, if there's going to be any sort of, you know, mechanic around it, but because there's been a heightened emphasis on pets at the moment, whether or not if this was done by design, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it was done by design where they've given us the encouragement to try and get more pets, but excuse me, as a result of that, the fertility levels aren't the greatest, and if they're just sort of trying to give us more of an excuse to try and capture more pets, but also send them to Vernon and, you know, and trying to level up to a higher level, which I guess, you know, works in one respect as well at the same time. But also in the same token, you want to breed, you want to try and get yourself an ability to, I guess, a chance more so to get an uncommon, to get a better, you know, variation of your pet, something stronger, something that's going to, you know, hold up when you're actually in battle, you know, things like that, which sort of, you know, gives me the, I guess, the theory behind that we're going to be needing pets a lot in future, and I don't know how that's going to work in the current context at the moment, because we don't know, and unfortunately I'm not in that privy. You know what, I want your fine hide, so let's go ahead and excuse me, oh my god, the allergies are kicking in again today, unfortunately. But yeah, so I don't know whether or not if it's going to you know, be worth something further down the line. I have no idea, honestly. I'm not too sure, but look, we're going to find out, I guess, eventually, but right now we don't know, and we're still in the limbo phase where we just have no idea if it's going to be any sort of you know, if there's, ooh, shoot, there we go, take you out, dude. Yeah, I don't know, I have no idea. Oop, here comes a mature, I didn't say master alligator. I'm the master alligator tamer because I've taken out a whole bunch of these fellas, and unfortunately didn't drop anything for me, which is a little bit disappointing, but oh well, it is what it is. But anyway, like I said, oh nice, it's actually not a bad pickup for a chest like that in this location, which is pretty good. We need to find the other, there we go. I was going to say we need to find the other map, and here is the other map as it presents itself. There we go, take your hide, give me that. Gimme, thank you. And let's grab this secondary map, peeps, and let's go ahead and join. Let's go ahead and hit the location, and the panther's over there, and I wouldn't mind taking your, oh no, wait, you're on the other side, aren't you? Can I get to you? I don't think I can. I don't think I can, but we've got a mature alligator here that we can try our luck to get a little bit more alligator skin. Maybe? No, we cannot. Well, that's a bit of a disappointment. Again, kind of like this video, unfortunately. I would have loved to have given you guys a, you know, a half decent pet, but it just wasn't meant to be. And look, I mean disappointment in the sense of just showing you content, really. That's it. You know, nothing's ever a disappointment unless if you fail considerably and you're completely out of your depth and things like that. But otherwise, you know, it's just, I guess for me, a figure of speech, only because, you know, I just want to show you guys good stuff, and at least you guys get to see, you know, said good stuff. But anyway, let's head out. Let's go ahead and get to this hideout, which is only just a short stone throw away, and go ahead and get in. And this won't actually take too long, considering it's only a medium revenge. We don't really need to stress ourselves here, so we can really get by through this quite quickly, if anything. Well, bye puppy. And where are you guys? You guys are located over this way here. And funny, I actually haven't alerted everyone yet, so which is quite interesting. But there was a roaming person over here, so let's go ahead and take out this roaming shooter. Thank you very much. And I would suspect everyone's around this side. But let's go ahead and just take out the stragglers over here, only because we don't want these guys swarming us. So this is where the main fella is. Is there anyone else in a area where we could just pick them off one by one? Doesn't look like it, but let's see if we can get to anyone here in the perimeter. Can anyone come out? Hello, we're close. Normally you would actually attract some people if there were hiding in here, but I guess not. And I guess looks like everyone's over here, so let's just go ahead and take these fellas out. There we go. So got a bit of a 2-for-1 action. And let's take out Cornwell. Greedy. You are fairly greedy, Cornwell, because... Cromwell. What did I say, Cornwell? Cromwell. You got a weird name, my friend. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what is in here. Well, semi-okay stuff. I mean, look, I should probably take the granite, if anything, but look, I've got a lot of stuff at the moment, and I'm really sort of trying to get through a lot of my resources by doing upgrades and things like that. But, you know, I'm sort of at a point where a lot of the stuff is upgraded, and I really don't need to focus on anything else at the moment other than just, you know, little bits and pieces here or there. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I think I've only got a couple more, what do you call it, workstations or workbenches that I need to upgrade, and I think I've done all of them. I'm just thinking about that. And I think the only other thing if I really would want to pay more attention to, which I probably should, is just upgrade all of my my storage containers. They're probably, you know what, honestly, they should be on my priority list, but I just focus on other things, and you know, I just go along with it, if anything, and just do that, only because there's a lot of other things I really want to do, and I just really want to sort of be on, I guess, the edge of things, especially when things come out, when new updates are released and things like that. You know, you just want to sort of be on the front foot with things, and you just want to sort of go at it. And look, as you can see, I've got a ton of that, and I've got more in the mailbox as well. So, you know, we don't really need to worry about any of that at the moment, and that's basically it. Looks like we've got ourselves sorted here. And yes, I should probably get a lot of this, but I do have a lot of ash logs, planks, and things like that. Some would say you could potentially turn a lot of those into charcoal, which I probably should, but I don't have an axe with me, so you know, it is what it is. Unless I've got one in my shack over here, maybe I could. Let's have a look. Let us have a look. Where is my shack? Hello? Over here. It's over here. Of course it is. Oh, you think all this time that I've been playing? Oh, I do have some axes. There you go. I should probably go and pick some of those up, honestly. I'll do that in my own time. Don't think I need to bore you with the chopping of wood. I think you guys have seen that one too many times, so let's go ahead and go in, report to Barnes, and pick up our stuff, because I really wanted the, what do you call it? Those tools. So the only thing with that now is I think with that I've actually got the sufficient amount of nickel plated tools in order for me to finish off the stable, but I only need 3 more horseshoes. So we're basically on our way. We're nearly there. And once that's completed, can we actually see that in here? I think we can. You head over to the shed, the stable, of course. Can we look at the upgrade? We can't look at the upgrade. Well, that's annoying. Ah, that's fine. But anyway, I'm sure you guys will believe me. But anyway, once that's done, then I can upgrade the horse stable, and then, you know, obviously we can get more horses in there, but I can release my bottleneck that I've got, and that's been a little bit there for a while. So I could potentially do this, but I don't have a rifle with me, so I'm not going to bother with that, and of course I'm not going to bother with that. So fairly so with that. But otherwise, the only other things I want to sort of get out of the way and just let you guys know that I am basically done with the season of Tales. Basically, we are all the way up to stage 17, so I'll probably end up doing that with you guys at some point fairly soon, because we've got a bit over 4 days at the time of this recording, so I may as well wait a couple more days when I've got a little bit more free time, and that way I can do the video with you guys, finish off stage 17, and then actually complete the entirety of the season of Tales, and therefore the battle pass. And then obviously we can have a look at some of the rewards that we will get, and you guys get to have a little bit of a peek ski in that. And basically from there, we're going to be waiting for the next update, I guess, which will probably happen maybe in the next couple of weeks, or whether or not they just wait, whether the developers wait till the end of the month, which I think is probably going to be the Halloween update, if anything. So I think we're going to have back-to-back battle passes, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. So if I were you, and probably I'm going to leave this as the title of this video anyway, so just get prepared. Be prepared to finish off this battle pass if you guys have been participating in it, and then we're probably going to go right into the next one, which is probably going to be more the Halloween fair. So we're going to have the spooky fair again. So we're going to have what's her name come through again, and everyone else, you know, and then we're going to have all the little trials and things like that again. We're going to be doing the pumpkin events and stuff like that. So that's probably going to be the next one. I'll be keen to see what they're going to be doing in terms of rewards for the battle pass for that as well. So we'll definitely see that. But if anything, if I'm a betting man, which I'm not, it's probably most likely going to be another battle pass for the Halloween event, because, well, it's basically mid-month in October, and that's not that far away. And look, there's a puma. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to be it for me here. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this one here. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and share if you can. And if you guys are new to the channel or not, and you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.